Would that be in the top 10?
Honestly, that was the last thing I thought. That is the absolute last thing I thought about.
Da-na-na-na, boom, da-na-na-na.
Set timer for 1 hour. Thank you, Siri. Anyone who's on Facebook, please start leaving us comments right away. Say hi and ask us some questions that we can ask throughout the show. I don't even know if they can hear me. You think they can hear me?
I think so.
All right, well, here we go. What's my camera, Bernie?
Right now, the middle one.
Okay, what's up, everybody? This is Jason over at Go Power Sports. This is Minibike and Ain't Easy, a podcast where we talk about mini bikes, go-karts, power sports, and of course F1. Shout out to my team McLaren, my man Orlando with that first place. Anyone who wants to talk about F1, come find me on Instagram, on Facebook. Let's have a discussion. But that's not for now. I can't do the show without my besties. Actually, I'm gonna step right back. We can't do the show without our sponsors. So shout out to Printed Threads. If anyone is looking for dope threads, if you're looking for jersey stuff, hat stuff, shirt stuff, sweaters, mugs, stickers, banners, hit up Printed Threads. They're in Forward, Texas. They will ship all over the U.S. I'm told that they are, I think, top 1 or 2 in Texas as far as a merchandise printing place. So check out printedthreads.com. Also want to give a shout out to Jose down at Rockwood Go-Karts and Mini Golf. They're having a fantastic week because they got spring break. And you just went out there yesterday, right?
I did. It's popping. Go out there.
Did you say you got a hole-in-one on one of those holes?
I did, yeah. I was practicing for a while, though, so I'm not going to act like I just walked on like it was easy. It was, no.
No, you came in kind of bragging about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were being really
I mean,
bragging.
I'm pretty sure the disclaimer was I was 1 for 5 on getting a hole-in-one on that. I think it's hole 13, 12 or 13. Don't quote me on that, but it's the one where you have to hit it up and it goes into a thing, and it usually will deposit it on a perfect trajectory for a hole-in-one.
It's not the one with the river on it where you got to hit over the river?
No, that one I always send that one into the drink so it goes down because
It's just fun to watch in the water.
It's well, and also when it hits the grating and then it like rolls down, it's fun.
Okay, so get out to Rockwood Mini Golf and try to see if you can shoot better than Zane out over here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rockwood Go-Karts, I need to throw out some important dates. Out at Rockwood Go-Karts on Saturday, April 12th, we have our 3rd annual PullStar Picnic mini bike show from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Coming out, you're going to see some of the most beautiful bikes out there from all over the world. And they're showing up and showing out. We got prizes that we're giving away. We got a good times. We got food trucks. We got a face painter coming if you want to get your face painted.
Yeah.
But we're looking for this to be one of our biggest turnouts. So April 12th, Forward, Texas, Rockwood Go-Karts, 9 to 1 p.m. 9 to 1 p.m. Come on out. And then the day after that, we are mini bike drag racing out at Yellow Belly, Grand Prairie, Texas. So April 13th. I think it's meet up at 12 p.m. and then we'll be racing all day. So we got the mini bike show, then we got GPS 660 mini bike drag racing the day after. Fun-filled event. I can't do the show without my besties. I got my main man Zane keeping us in the lane.
Hi.
Yay,
How's everybody?
Zane.
Oh, thank you, Bernie. I appreciate the Foley work.
Yeah.
We got Bernie's on the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Yo, what up?
Yeah. And then we got our special guest. We have a couple today, so give a huge shout out and a warm thanks out to Israel and Blanca. Come on down. Pick a seat. Man, that crowd is going nuts today.
Yeah, you gotta hear them with your headphones. So.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing is they only exist in our heads. So what's that? Maybe.
Right.
Oh yeah, I hear
They
them.
were really excited about you guys.
I hear them.
So what's up, guys? How you guys been today?
We're doing pretty good.
Pretty good. It's been a long day, stuck in traffic on the way here.
That's one
I'm
thing
pretty good.
about DFW. We have all these Californians.
Yeah, they're coming up all over the place. They had to stop after me.
I feel like the problems with Texas's roads started long before Californians started moving here.
It's been pretty bad.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But it's been getting worse.
Oh, no.
Ever since they showed up. I got you. I read you loud and clear. So we have to set the stage for everyone. how are you guys related, or how do you guys fit into the mini bike city?
Well, she actually races the mini bikes, which is this pink one right here, and I just cruise them really. So,
What, you're not a racer? You don't get out there?
I race my car, but not really big into.
I don't know. I thought this whole time that you were a racer. You raced mini bikes. I always wondered why I never saw you out on the track.
So like I'll race like my friends and stuff like that, but I won't like actually like get into a shootout. I'm bigger than these other guys, you know.
Is that the only reason why?
Well, that's the main reason, and I've been talking to Kevin, and he's been saying something about a heavy weight class. So if they do that, I'm there for that. You know,
I've been saying we just get some weight vests and throw it on to the little guys and everyone
make it
balance.
fair. Yeah. I mean, I think like 200 and plus, it should be pretty good right there for everybody.
Why don't we make this happen? Because it's too short to change rules or add rules, right?
Oh, for the
660?
660? As someone who has no capacity to make changes to the 660, I'm pretty confident in saying that, yeah, it's too late. But yeah, it's...
I mean, but then you have to have a whole set of rules, or is it outlaw and just 200 plus?
So I mean, I would assume we would have to start like at like a basic setup, kind of like a 212 or something, and then just go off that. But definitely start basic and work the way up. You know, just.
But no, that'd be cool because I know, yeah, like Jack Ramsey wants to race too. There's a lot of the bigger guys who are also they want to test out their engines.
Exactly. Yeah. I have a bunch of buddies that want to get into it, but we're all on the bigger side. So.
Damn, we need to fix this because my heart is just to grow the sport, no matter what shape, size, color.
And that's definitely gonna help a lot, like, because there's so many big guys that they're like, I can't race somebody it's 100 pounds, 60 pounds, you know, but.
We can do it. Yeah, we'll do like a bantam weight, and then you can have a heavyweight. I like that.
Some classes like that. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so Blanca, how long have you been racing?
I want to say it's about to be my second year.
Oh, nice.
Right, going up to the second year.
Yeah.
Feels like my first year last year. It was very interesting.
That is crazy. So, do you have previous race experience?
I don't at all. I'm always passenger princess in this car. Yes, this is like my first time going down the track. Me actually on the driver's side or driving the mini bike. So yeah, it's been my first time.
So did you used to just ride mini bike before then?
I did. Yes and no, a little bit. I have 4 sisters, so I grew up with nothing but my sisters. So one time my dad did bring us a mini bike, and I was the only one that rode it. None of my sisters did, and then a week after, I was wanting to ride the mini bike again, and my dad had sold it, and I was like, "Oh wait, what was that little thing? Like it was so fun." But then after I met him and we started dating, he I guess got bored and bought a mini bike, and he got bored of his car, got a mini bike, and that's kind of how we started coming to go power sports. Then he started riding, and then that's when we got into the whole only race. I'm gonna put in the bike, and I'm like, okay.
Worked out perfectly.
Okay, so then how did you get into mini bikes?
Honestly, like I've always been into like go-karts and four-wheelers. That was my first job actually. Like when I was younger, I would fix go-karts, fix four-wheelers and everything. So I would get something destroyed, do the rewiring, do everything on it, and then resell them. You know, so that was what got me started with it. And then I stopped for probably like 6 years, and I was just on Facebook, and I told her, I was like, I want to buy a mini bike, you know? And
Heck yeah.
I found a Murray Track,
Okay.
$200. So I was like, okay, let's get it.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
So now, is that one of the 2 bikes that you brought today, or is that bike is long gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I just sell, trade, and keep going.
Okay, yeah.
This is actually the first mini bike that I keep.
Really?
Yeah, I usually just sell them and keep going
Nice.
to the
Okay,
next
nice,
one.
man. Well, I could see that. Like, it sounds like you're someone who likes to fix them up.
Yeah. I like to, make people happy with mini bikes and stuff. So I kind of make them, customize them, and then sell them.
Gotcha.
They're pretty nice. Yeah.
Just a reminder to our listeners, this is a mini bike shop, so you might hear Asians in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harley, go yell at him or something. we got our mini bike bouncer headed on out. So let's talk about your bike. So the red bikes that you do,
actually,
let's talk about that frame, all the upgrades done.
So this is a GTS. I actually bought it from Day Day. Yeah, he gave me a pretty good deal.
Shout out to Day Day.
Shout out.
Yeah, huge shout out to Day Day. He actually got me into the GTSs. So.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
And then all I did to it, really, I got it exactly like that. I bought the exhaust from him, the only thing I did is I converted it to hydraulic brakes. Cause
Super smart. I would say that's the one downside to a GTS. Those guys are flying
Yes.
over 90, over 100.
With scrub brakes.
Yeah.
Flintstone in that thing. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
It was bad. Yeah, I couldn't get comfortable with the scrub brakes at all. So
You need like extra strong Crocs.
Yeah, you gotta like step on it with your heel.
Yeah.
No, and they'll be out on those Compton streets with Crocs on.
I know that's not like.
Literally, yes.
But yeah, shouts out to J-Day. Let you know he's ghosted me right now. I have texted him, but he is not texting me back.
He's in
He
Mexico,
isn't. Yeah.
I don't care where he's at.
but he said he never got a text from you. But we can talk about this later.
Why you always lying?
He's famous now. He's famous.
Yeah, too good for me. I'm trying to help him out. Too. I'm trying to bring him back to Texas.
He definitely does need to come back. Hopefully, he comes for the 660. That'd be pretty
He's he's been on and off about whether he's gonna make it. Right. I think.
Right.
But I think he's trying to.
It would be pretty cool.
We'd
if
love
he
to see him, man.
Oh,
He
of
does
course.
still have a bike, right?
Oh yes, right down there in Taylor's spot.
Is it? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
purple
okay,
one.
yeah, no, okay. I was thinking, I was like, oh, it didn't get cannibalized, right?
No, no,
Like,
no.
okay.
Yeah,
No
it's a nice
engine.
bike.
So, it's a GTS bike. You said you've had that for how many years?
Honestly, probably I would say like only like 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if Day gave it to him, I mean, that hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's not that
Oh,
long
okay.
at all.
So, and is it more like your pit cruiser?
Yeah, so pretty much it's just for me to chase her around at the track. I do go cruising all the time, but it's just to chase her around. You know, something happens, I can speed down the track and catch up to her and stuff like that. But it's nothing serious.
Well, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's talk about the race bike. You got a name for it?
Not yet. We are trying to come up with something like with the pink theme, you know. So
Okay. So,
definitely.
okay, so like, what you don't have to reveal any of the secrets on it, but like, so what's the setup for it? Like, what was it originally when you started?
So I actually bought it from my dad completely stock for like I think $300. It had a 212 on it,
Okay.
no stretch, and I think that's actually Bill's black too,
Yeah.
and everything. And she was wanting to cruise with me. I had a Baja at the time, so I was like, hey,
Oh,
come
yeah.
cruise with me, you know.
Nice.
So we were cruising around, and once I saw that she was more comfortable, I was like, let's go down the track. You know, let's go have some fun. And I actually built a 212 for her. It was my first time building an engine. And she did pretty good. She was knocking people out.
I think that's what got me my name out there a little bit. They're like, wait, who is that?
Who's beating me on this pink?
Yeah.
And I remember seeing y'all at the track, and like you used to like kind of walk up with her,
Yes,
but now it's like
exactly.
seeing the progression of you like helping her up, and now she just takes off on her own.
Literally, I feel proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being a little confident, man. So, yeah.
Definitely, she has improved a lot since we started. So pretty good.
Now, in terms of improvement, I'm assuming a lot of it's just time on track. But is it also? Do you do training outside of this? Like, are you like F1 style? Are you like training every day? You wake up and you hit a simulator, and then like,
Yes and no. Like when we have events, he's always like, we gotta go test this day and this day. So we're out on the streets.
Okay.
testing. We go to that
Nice.
one spot.
oh,
And
okay,
that's
yeah.
where we test. Yes, sir. So yes and no in a way. Like right now, we're kind of testing
Yeah.
for the 660, not really because of the rules, but
Yeah.
grudge racing maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
Gotcha.
will be doing grudge racing for sure.
Nice. Okay.
Pretty much versus like any PullStar.
Okay.
Yeah, we're there for it.
So now, are you guys not racing at the 660, or you have a separate bike that you're gonna be racing? for the
So
660?
we most likely will not be racing at the 660
no.
because of the head. And
Oh,
I don't feel
okay.
like changing the whole setup. Kind of.
I got
know,
We
but-
just got it right
Yeah.
where we wanted, so it's like kind of hard to keep.
Yeah, take it
No,
out.
that's yeah.
But yeah, I've been loving that frame though. I mean, the Mega Moto 80 has been pretty good. You know.
So that was started life as an 80.
Yes.
And
yes.
then you stretched it.
Yeah, so we stretched it out. It was
Zach Solomon says those are his tabs on there.
Yes, yeah. So actually, we bought them from him a
Oh.
while ago. Yeah, I think
Oh.
they were like $50. Good deal. You know?
Oh yeah.
And
Way to go, Zach.
Yeah, definitely pretty cool. And I sent it out to Kevin. He welded it up, got it all straight.
Nice. Murphy.
Yeah, Kevin
Okay.
Murphy.
Gotcha.
Huge shout out to that guy. He's been pretty good with us. So,
Oh yeah.
but she does.
Handy with the machines.
Yes, absolutely. That's the wizard for us. For sure. He
So
gives us that.
I'm curious on your first time out, Blanca. I would have been too scared, I guess, to even go out there. Do you remember your first race?
Yes, I do.
Do you know who it was up against, or what you raced? Was it a car? Was it another mini bike?
I want to say it was Kevin.
No, actually, you remember you were racing a EG Hatch Chino.
That was
Yeah.
my very first. It was a car. My very first race.
Whoa.
To
Okay.
test it out, he was like, "Let's
Yeah.
test it right here, really quick."
And did you win? Did you lose?
I did win. On a
Oh.
212, it was
Yeah.
like Governor Dilly only.
Yeah, I think it was
A little bit of
the Governor Lead in Springs. Let's say.
Oh,
How did
nice.
you get into the builds, Blanca?
I feel like he kind of got me into it. I'm a girl. I feel like I wasn't really into that, you know.
Yeah.
Until I seen the scenery now, I'm like, well, both do you want minute bridge? So I try to be a little bit more helpful now, but I never really had to interest until he brought it to me.
She does help me do the oil changes. Like when we
Yeah.
pull back up to the house, she'll be doing the oil change. I'll be
Okay,
cleaning
nice.
the carburetor. So it's she's improving,
I try to
working. You
help.
know,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, do you feel like you have any rivals? Someone that you just like, oh, I got to beat this person this time.
I feel like not at the moment. Like not at the moment. I know that's
There is a couple people that we do want to beat though. To be honest.
Oh yeah, call him out.
Yeah, call him out.
Call
Say,
him
"Oh,
out.
yeah, start begrudging
Okay,
For
you."
the-
I'm
For
gonna,
the sevens of people.
Right.
watching.
So the thing is everybody's upgrading right now, and we are still full start. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to do like the upper call outs and stuff like that. But we are willing to race anybody with a PullStar bike. Like, and you know, on the 660 we will have money. And we will be ready to grudge race.
So what they're saying is bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the April
Yeah.
13th.
I want to hear. So, if anyone feels like they can grudge race Blanca in Israel, start putting some comments down there and let us know that you plan on bringing a PullStar bike. I guess if it's grudge racing, it's just, hey, can you pull?
Yeah, can you pull start it? Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. I mean, of course, we don't want to race a big block. You know, it is a 236. You know, so I mean,
Yeah.
at least you know she has raced bikes bigger than what we have. So at the same time, I'm kind of like, if it's a pull start,
Yep.
we bring it. You know,
Who's been the toughest race you've had so far?
I want to say it was Cole.
Really?
Shouts out to Cole.
Cole Weaver.
Yeah, Nicole gave us a very good run. Like,
Oh my god, my heart was beating.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness. I thought he was gonna catch me so bad, but when I saw him, I was like about to pass the line. I'm over here like, where is he? Where is he? And as soon as I pass that line, I see him pass. I'm like, oh my god! My heart started beating so hard, and I'm like, there is no way I just beat Cole. I was like, no, on his bike. Oh my god, I was pretty proud of myself.
Did you talk smack? You
job.
tell him to go eat
No.
it. Oh, you should have. He loves that.
Yeah.
I was just like, I know you let me win.
Oh.
Thank you.
we were going back and forth with Devin for a while actually, because he was one of the fastest guys out here. You know, so we were going back and forth with him for a minute.
Now he's even lighter with all that skin missing.
Yeah,
so-
for real, right? He lost a couple pounds on there. Yeah. But shout out to all those guys, man. They actually gave us a lot of knowledge on, you know, how to improve the bike and everything. So
Well, good. So if we were going to go back a few weeks, I believe you guys had the spring opener, season opener.
That was
maybe
last
back
week.
there? Was that last week?
yeah, Sunday sweet.
You guys are out there. I saw a picture of you with some medal, right?
Yes,
So what'd you win?
I got a medal piece of second place because my chain broke.
Oh.
I won for my chain broke.
Yeah.
But I gave it to Savion. I'm like, that was a win for you. You know, it was your weekend for sure. The
Yeah.
chain broke.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
Dang.
Yeah,
So
I-
he didn't really earn it, like your chain broke.
Whoa.
He earned it.
Let's walk that one back a little bit.
I'm just trying to connect the dots.
No, yeah, he earned it absolutely, because you know, from what I've learned in the drag racing scene, anything can happen. You know, you can have the craziest car, slowest car, you know, craziest bike, slowest bike, but that something breaks.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you could have your pull start handle break on the line when you're trying to get it started.
Yes.
that happened to one of my buddies, Brian, that day. His string wouldn't, you know. Pull.
I saw when they were like wrapping, they were like trying to like wrap it around their hands.
It was just
the way
oh,
that like
that would hurt.
it looks. Oh my god, it looked painful.
Yeah, I
Y'all
tried to
got
give
this
him my
chat
time.
live. This chat's live.
Now, did you knock out others on your way to second place?
I did. I raced.
It was a guy from Dallas. What's his name? Jet jockeyed his bike.
Oh.
I don't remember what his name was.
But there was a few people. Then
Yeah.
It was 4 people in that class.
okay.
Yeah. It wasn't too big.
So I raced Jet, knocked him out.
Oh.
And then Stevie on, it was his weekend. So yeah, I feel like I would have been a little
Justin.
bit more mad.
Justin.
Yes,
was his
Justin.
name. Okay.
I feel like I would have been a little bit more disappointed or mad if I raced him correctly, he beat me, like, oh man, I got beat. But I was like, it was my chain. He needed
Yeah.
it.
Well, no, because now you can race him again.
Yeah,
and then you can settle it. Yeah,
And I raced him before too.
yeah.
But
Is that a nice way of saying that you've beaten him before?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Sorry, Xavier.
we did race at a shootout a while back, and we did get him. But he has been improving. Like, I think everybody has just been getting faster.
I will say, this time in comparison, even to I think it was like last August.
Yes, absolutely.
When I went out and just seeing like last August, there were more bikes that were just at the line and not starting.
Yeah.
And now we're at a point where it's like, oh, if someone's bike doesn't start, it's actually kind of an aberration in the system. Like it's
gonna play out.
yeah. But I'm like, people are getting fast.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
really interesting to watch. Too.
It's kind of crazy too, because a lot of people are like joining into the sport.
Yeah.
You see so many new faces, and it starts off with people cruising, and
Yeah.
people just go straight into the racing right after.
So where do you guys typically cruise at? I mean,
So
not as like a APB or whatever.
No,
but,
yeah. So we usually cruise around like in the east side of Fort Worth,
Okay.
Keep it pretty calm.
Nice.
I make sure everybody's geared up though.
Yeah.
I have a group chat. It's like, I think we have probably like 60, 70 mini bikers in there, and we're all just cruisers, and there is racers in there as well. But we try just to cruise.
Yeah, and this is a good opportunity to remind everyone, all the gear, all the time, please.
Yeah.
Like even this past
Absolutely.
weekend, man.
Yeah, it gets
Like we had some people getting some pretty gnarly.
Shouts out to
injuries.
Frank.
Uncle
I wasn't gonna
Uncle
name any names.
Yeah, but no, I mean that's why I always say, you're just going to the gas station, you're just testing a bike out. Put your helmet on at least.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's priority. That's why I got her the jacket, the helmet, the gloves, the pads. Like, I don't want her getting hurt, and then it's gonna be my fault.
My first race, I was wearing this one as a crop
Oh.
top too. He's like, why are you wearing a crop top? I'm like, I'm sorry.
For aerodynamics.
Right, cutting through the wind real quick.
So do you guys like weekly cruise, monthly cruise, or?
I try to weekly cruise pretty much like every other weekend, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now that the weather's better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
And how many people can you expect on the cruise?
I would say like average, we probably get like 15 to 20. It's nothing too crazy, but like whenever we plan it ahead, we can get up to like 30, 40 bikes. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Cali, but
Yeah.
we are.
No,
growing,
but let us know the next time you're throwing one of those.
I got you.
Because I mean, yeah, we'd love to come out and cruise with you
Yeah,
guys.
and we keep
So
it
it'd be
calm.
awesome.
We're not running lights. We're not doing nothing.
You're not taking over intersections.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not, we're not doing anything crazy. Everybody has their helmet. We're all using our hands for signals, stopping if we need to stop. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. That's my main thing, because we also got some young cats out there. And
Yeah.
I want them to learn that you don't want to have to be crazy out here to have fun.
Set the
Just cruise.
standard.
Exactly.
I like that.
Everybody can just chill, have a good time.
So curious, what is your next race? Or y'all's next race?
Actually, just the 660 is what we're really looking forward to. Yeah.
Are you gonna be Yellow Belly this weekend?
There is something going on, right?
I thought I saw Cole post something.
I think we might go. If there's something going, we'll probably go.
Okay.
I'd be willing to try to go make some more money. Absolutely. So
I like that.
Is there a second race scheduled for the DFMCDR group?
that I actually do not know.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm trying to start my own kind of movement going on. Yeah, I want to start my own shootouts, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of keep all the rules out of it. I'm gonna do like piston sizes.
Okay.
So you got the 70, 72. I think the other one's like 76 or something like that.
Yeah.
And clutch. So it's gonna be those three sizes. You have to have a clutch on it. Do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
I see a lot of places they do it like that. They don't really have much rules. It's just piston size. Bring what you bring and let's go.
I guess it kind of limits the amount of tech you have.
Yeah, that too. It does. Because at the end, you just pull the head off, measure the piston, and if it passes, it pads.
Yeah. Would you have a home track, or would it also be Yellow Belly?
Absolutely, Yellow Belly. That is the best track. Like for the fun stuff that we're doing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? For the mini bikes and all that stuff, you can go there and race whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I love Yellow Belly.
There was a dude out there this past weekend on a one wheel,
Oh,
and everyone was trying to talk him into taking
Yeah.
a pass down the track.
that would be cool. That would be pretty cool.
Could the one wheel keep up? Not that fast, are they?
I think 45,
25.
25.
Well, he had a pint, and so
Oh,
the
yeah.
pint is
The small one.
limited. Yeah.
And he didn't race?
No, he also he didn't race. He was riding around, and he had I believe his son on his shoulders as he was riding. I was blown away by that. At like the amount
That's
of
scary.
core strength this man has is insane.
He has to trust himself a lot.
Yeah, he's got that dad strength.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Yeah, I think I seen him with the corgi too. He had him
Oh,
like
yeah,
on
the little
mini
corgi,
bike,
that's
just
right,
riding.
yeah.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but no, I don't know that guy's name, but if you're watching, shout out.
Yeah, that was definitely cool and different. So, and then also she got sponsored by like 2 companies. You know.
What?
Yes.
Wait,
You gotta shout him out.
Yeah, so she was actually sponsored by GTS. And huge shout out to GTS.
Okay.
Okay.
The frame has
Nice.
not been seen yet by anybody, so
I posted a sneak peek, but I feel like with videos you can kind of see it, kind of not in person. Oh my god, it's so
yeah.
Oh, really?
It is, but I am a little not scared to ride it, but I am a little nervous a little bit because they do tend to shake a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna cruise it around first.
Nice.
Gotcha.
But it's not like a regular GTS though. So like if I put her GTS next to this one, it's wider, longer, you know, the
Okay.
engine plate's bigger. It's pretty much made for her. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so cool.
The handlebars are a little
Yeah.
taller too.
So it's kind of a one of one.
Yeah, it
basically.
is a one of one. Straight up, yeah. Like the
Wow.
engine plate's a one of one. The whole build of it is one of one.
That's super cool.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
we have it set up so we can put the DWT, the Douglas wheels.
Yeah.
We can put them front and back, big tire. You know, I want it to be solid for her.
Yeah.
No issues at all.
What was the and the second company?
Oh,
J-Mo.
Jay.
Yes,
Oh,
sponsor me. Actually, my pipe right now.
Yeah, the exhaust.
Oh.
Really cool.
Shouts out to Jake.
Yeah, Jake, man.
Cool guy.
It actually made a big difference on the bike.
Yes,
Like,
it did.
huge. So
Like
Oh,
this.
huge shout out to that guy. For sure.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Keep going.
Sorry, no, I didn't wanna
No.
step on your-
No, you're good.
Oh, you're going. Oh, water. Okay, yeah. So how often? It sounds like you guys have dialed this in pretty well.
Yeah.
But how long did it take to get to the point where you're like this is it? We have it.
I'm honest. Like a few months, honestly.
Really?
It was
Oh, okay.
longer. It was probably a year because I've had a year of just headaches.
Yeah.
And headaches and headaches. And we finally got it going probably like, I'm going to say probably like 3-4 months ago. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Finally got it to perform how we wanted to perform, how it's supposed to perform.
Okay.
I did have to ask a lot of people for advice. You know, Kevin, Cole, Devin, they gave me a lot of, you know, knowledge that I needed. So that helped a lot, like tremendously. So.
Did you have a lot of either automotive or engine experience when you started this?
Yeah. So actually, I've been racing Honda since I was like 16 years old.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I've been doing that for a while. So I kind of like put my own motors together, you know, put them in the car, do engine swaps.
Gotcha.
I'm a mechanic. I'm a diesel mechanic. So that's what I do all day, every day.
Nice. Okay.
So that's what I like to do. And it's cheaper than doing cars. You know? Like anybody that wants to get into the sport, it's really for anybody.
Yeah.
You have a couple $1,000s you can spend. You can make it right back.
Yeah.
You know, there's no issues. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing mechanics and stuff like that for quite a while.
What is the biggest pot you guys have taken? If you're comfortable talking, I don't know.
No, honestly, we haven't had a shootout, like a big shootout, since it's been done.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It was running good. I have it.
Okay.
That's why we're trying to make like big money bets at the 6-6.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But I was at 80 because it was 6 of us and it was 20 each. Let us lot. It was 2 weeks.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
okay, so it'll shoot
Okay.
A little one that I hosted, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like but not like you're not doing it with the Houston boys. and
Nah,
stuff.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Not like no $1,000 races. Not right now, at least.
Not yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Room for improvement.
Yeah. Once we get her to the 3-inch, we will be doing races like that. But that's absolute super cool.
So since you're gonna have another bike coming in, do you think you'll start racing in 2 classes? 1 bike for each class type of a thing?
I mean, I would say yes, but it kind of seems like if she wants to run around, I'm down to make it happen.
Nah, he suggested we should. I was kind of more like, well, let me fill it out first. Type of thing, you know?
feel
And
like-
then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the progression. I mean, you guys are already out there. It gives you 2 chances to not get maxed
Exactly.
out. You can do pull start and starter box. Okay, something to think about. And also curious on your movement. Do you have a name for your group?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, we're kind of just chilling friends, you know.
Okay.
There's really no name to it. For like the shootouts I'm trying to make, I don't even have a name for it yet. But
So if people wanted to get in on this, is there a place they can go to get this information or a date?
they can just really hit me up on Instagram. That would be the main thing.
Drop your handle for them.
It would be EH9_Miklo. And anybody that wants to mini bike with us, just shoot me a sign. Yeah, we'll get you everybody out there.
What's the meaning of that?
Sorry, the EH9.
I have to let a why question.
No, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. So the EH9 is actually the serial number of my Civic that I have.
Okay.
That's my first car ever.
Yeah.
I ever bought my car, turned it into a drag car. You know, so
Okay.
it's the EH9, and then Miklo is just a nickname I got. You know, half white, half Hispanic. They gave me the name Miklo. So. That's literally how it came into play. You know, long story short,
Yeah,
that's how it came
Okay,
about.
so you're owning it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I like it. I take it. You know, absolutely, I like it.
Then you said the other day, was it out at Yellow Belly that you hosted this at?
Yeah, so it was actually not the past weekend, but the one before that. When the shootout got canceled, we had a bunch of guys that were still trying to go out and have fun. And we were like, let's go, you know? And I was there and I was kind of just walking around and I saw that there was a lot of guys just test passes, you know? I was like, hey, y'all got $20? And everybody's like, yeah, I got $20, you know? And we put everybody's name down and we did a shootout. But I didn't have no rules. It was stock and modified. That's it. So like I was putting pull start versus drill starts and everything. It was pretty crazy, but it was fun. It was absolutely fun.
We knew what we were getting ourselves into. We're like, we're just here to have fun. It's
Yeah.
$20.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
$20. You know, you spend that at the gas station for some chips and stuff.
Yeah.
I take the opportunity.
Do you have a date in mind for like your next kind of get together?
So I do want to wait till after the 660, you know, let everybody kind of cool down because people are going to be breaking some stuff.
Yeah.
So let them, you know, kind of rebuild. But I do want to do it probably like a month or two after the 660.
Nice.
I want to announce it pretty big because I do want people to come from out of
Yeah,
town
for
and
sure.
stuff.
And we'd be happy to share if you have a post or a flyer or anything. We're happy to
Yeah,
share.
I do want to work on animating something. If y'all know anybody that does like animations and stuff like that, is that you?
No,
Let me know.
That's funny. Bernie loves doing
We
that.
know a guy, but
Yeah.
this is a long story for after the
Oh.
podcast. He's a foot artist. So.
It sounds ridiculous. He's going to go and tell the story. Go ahead, Bernie.
So
Zane,
okay,
you talk.
if I told you that I was a foot artist,
Yeah.
what would that mean to you?
First thing that pops into my head is you draw feet.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is the first thing
Thank
that
you.
pops into my
Okay. Now, where on the list of possibilities for that would you place someone who draws with their feet? Would that be in the top 10?
Honestly, that was the last thing that is the absolute last thing I thought about.
We had a job a couple of years ago, and we hired a gentleman off of Fiverr, and he was very nice.
Gotcha,
He was like
gotcha.
super cool. It was just that his work was taking forever. And
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, like we need to speed this up because the customers are asking when we're gonna have this ready. The work he turned out was phenomenal.
Okay.
Once we found out he was born without hands,
Oh my.
and then we were like, dang, it's even more impressive. But I wish I had asked a few more questions when he said that he was a foot artist.
Because
Yes.
Zane left him a bad review.
Yeah, that it took forever to get that.
Wow.
Great work, but
No. That okay. I left him a compliment sandwich where I said his work is phenomenal.
But it's
He
stinky.
could have.
Oh my.
Anyway, shout out to that dude from Fiverr. I'm sorry I gave you a 3-star review.
But he should have something on there, you know. Of course, that's not something you tell people, but at
Like
least
I wouldn't be
something,
like
you
I'm
know?
not judging. I just need to know, like, so that I can say,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we hired this dude and he does really good work, but he's doing it without hands.
Yeah.
Man, like, give him
Yeah.
a second.
At least like have it on the very bottom.
Yeah.
You know,
So
or something.
he's a way
Like
better.
at the foot of the.
Yeah.
Oh, Bernie,
Yeah.
Bernie Burns.
Oh man, that's crazy though. That's that's pretty talented.
So we'll get you hooked up with him.
Hey, if he does good work, I'm willing to take the chance.
He's willing to run with it. Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have images in the head, you know. I just
Yeah.
need to get them onto the
Yeah.
actual paper. So.
I mean, honestly, like I think, not the greatest thing, but like to get your storyboards and stuff, like you can use ChatGPT and stuff like that.
Oh man, yeah.
Fiverr's a great option for going on and finding people who are like they're really good at what they do and they're just looking for a shot.
Yeah, because I'm trying to actually get an animation of her on her mini bike.
Oh,
to
that'd
make
be
like little stickers, you know?
Yeah.
Little cool stickers.
That'd be
I wanna
awesome.
get that as well. That'd be awesome.
So we're gonna like take it back a little bit. How did you guys get together?
Actually, I met her in 9th grade.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
So how old are you guys now?
I just turned 27 last weekend.
Okay.
Honestly,
Dude, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So yeah. Oh, sorry.
Bring out
sorry,
that cake.
sorry.
Oh yeah, the crowd.
Yeah.
There we go. Man, they really love that.
Yeah. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you,
birthdays.
thank you.
Sorry, I didn't bring a cake this time.
No,
My
it's
bad.
alright, it's
So
alright.
yeah.
So I actually met her in Spanish class.
Okay.
I walked into the class. There was a bunch of seats open, but I mean, I saw her. You know, I was like, let me sit behind her real quick.
Yeah.
Hola.
Yeah. I was kind of acting like I didn't know Spanish. You know?
Me llamo.
Yeah, exactly. And we didn't start dating until like halfway through 10th grade year, right? Yeah, we've been together for like 10 years now.
Dang, that's what's up.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
actually a
actually-
really big deal.
I actually just proposed to her not too long ago.
Oh, hit that. Hit
Oh,
that
yeah,
billboard.
yeah.
The crowd loves that.
That's so good.
Yes, congrats, guys. Oh, awesome.
Had to lock it in, you know.
Yeah. Congrats.
Can you redo it on the show? I'm trying to get those ratings up.
Right.
How did you do the proposal?
So we actually went to California for our anniversary. It was kind of just like a random.
Where at?
thing. Los Angeles. We stayed in
Nice.
Los Angeles.
Dope.
It was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
And that's where we went to GTS. We talked to that guy Ralph out there, and so we were just cruising around. And I took her to the Santa Monica Pier, and then that's where I asked her right there.
That's really
It was
super
pretty
Heart
nice.
melted. That's really nice.
I was kind of getting mad because he kept walking around the same spot, and I'm like,
I was
"Let's
nervous.
go." I'm getting hungry. It's misty. My hair was getting puffy.
Oh,
I mean,
No
it's because
idea.
I knew the answer, but it was still like so.
Oh, it's-
heartbreaking.
Oh,
it's
no,
crazy.
yeah.
Like,
It's crazy. I remember when I asked my wife, I was shaking
yeah.
the whole time, but we've been
exactly.
together forever.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
It's
like,
like-
you know, but it's
yeah.
still it's nervous. It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good person, no.
That'd be an awkward.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that trip back would have been.
I would have told the lady to sit in between us.
You could ride this GTS back.
Take it home.
Man, if I could go back in time, I would say put the ring in your engine when you should change out
Right?
the oil.
I
Yeah,
see
open
no
the
ways
side
in which
cover.
that could go wrong.
Yeah. Don't pull start it.
Turn it on, it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, diamonds are pretty strong.
Yeah.
So,
Actually,
like, at least that would.
I think they would. They'll just kind of bounce around. Probably destroy the engine. To be
Oh,
honest,
yeah.
but-
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But congrats to you guys. That's awesome to hear.
Thank
So,
you.
do you guys have a date, or are you?
So not really. We're actually trying to do some improvements. We're trying to buy a house. So that is our first goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we get that done, then we will be having a pretty good wedding, hopefully.
Okay.
Next year would be perfect, actually.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Well,
You'd be riding mini bikes down the aisle. Are there mini bikes involved?
You know what? Misty told me that. She was like, it would be so cool if we all came in with mini bikes. and I was like, okay,
I don't know about that, but we might make like a little mini bike
Something.
show in a corner. Because I do want it to be kind of car themed as well. Because all of my buddies have cars and stuff, so I do want cars to be lined up outside and stuff like that.
If you want to get married at the PullStar, we know Jose over at one of our sponsors. They have a party room that you can
I
use.
don't know if it's going to be big enough. We'll make
No.
it work.
Yeah, everybody.
Man, so y'all got this. You guys mind if I go through some of these
Yeah.
Oh
comments?
yeah. Oh man, yeah.
You're right on time. I'm glad
It's like
you're
All
right.
right, so we got Alondra Nieto, woot woot. Andrew, weight has always been an issue. I'm guessing he's talking about
The heavyweight.
the heavyweights. Just
Yeah.
nobody here is fat. Okay.
Big
Couples.
bones.
C4 says couples that race together stay together.
Absolutely.
I was trying to come up with something for the couple that changes oil together, and I was like, nothing sounds good when you say it and rhyme it with oil.
Yeah,
Foils together?
not appropriate.
It still doesn't sound great.
Okay.
I don't even know what foiling is, but I don't know if I want to do that with my partner. So yeah.
Shootout from, or I'm guessing he said meant shout out from the 405. Ricardo Gomez.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
what's up?
Alondra says she's a winner, a baddie on a bike. Erica says I love you guys. Savion says what's up too.
Here she thinks. There he is. Yeah.
Alondra says who wants a free L? Who is Alondra?
That's her older sister.
That's my number one fan. That's my oldest sister.
Oh, nice.
She's famous.
So out of the 4 sisters, where are you?
I'm the second oldest.
Nice.
Okay.
And I have 2 younger sisters, and we're all 2 years apart.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
Good placement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very find out.
I like
Pablo says talk your chocolate ice cream. Whatever that means.
He's saying talk.
I knew that.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Yeah.
Dang, I'm learning new slang every day. So, why is he eating? Is one? Was that the one? That
No, Harlan said they're eating.
they're
or-
eating, which means
They ate, meaning they killed it.
Like you did really
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Like they ate that. You know what I'm saying? Like you did really good.
Jason, it's not for you to get.
I
Man.
gotta
isn't
remember
for-
these. So, talk your chocolate ice cream. Is that what it says?
No, they were talking chocolate ice cream emoji. If not the chocolate ice cream emoji.
So I'm kind of want to bring that into existence though. That's a fun one.
Yeah, it's
So
that chocolate.
talk that chocolate ice cream.
Yeah,
Talk that.
I started something new.
Chalk that
Talk that
chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
Alondra says safety first. Alex Carey says, hey y'all, shouts out to Alex. We'll
Yeah.
see y'all in about a month and a half.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So wait, summer or spring mini mayhem.
Yeah,
May 16th.
something like that.
I was gonna ask you about that. Where is that? Because I've seen those videos.
It's in North Carolina. It's awesome.
Well,
If
where?
uh,
Greensboro? Goldsboro.
Goldsboro.
How many hours
It's
is
like 2 hours from Raleigh, or an hour from Raleigh,
Okay.
in North Carolina.
So,
If y'all can make it,
yeah.
it's an awesome time.
I mean, I would definitely want to drive out there to take our stuff, you know, because we have all my boys who want to show off their bikes out there. Because we have different builds than everywhere else.
Like-
yeah.
Would you have off-road stuff?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have all types of stuff. Like literally, we have off-road, like drags, just straight cruisers.
Oh.
like, all
Yeah,
types
they have
of
drag race,
different stuff.
dirt drag up there. It's
Oh,
just,
nice.
it's an
Yeah.
awesome time.
I
I
know.
actually want to try that.
We want to try doing dirt drag at the 180 as well. If you guys can make it out for that, that'd be awesome.
I would be interested in that. I'm more interested in that than the whole off-roading because my body's pretty damaged already.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
What from racing, or are you like
I got in a dirt bike accident. Yeah.
Oh shoot, okay man, I got you.
I was just being dumb and I fell into a big old ditch. It was like, honestly, it was probably more than 10 feet deep. Like I just, yeah, I broke like 3 ribs, broke like a section in my back, my collarbone.
Gotcha.
I had a hole in my lung. I'm good now though.
Okay, cool, yeah.
We're back to
That
it.
sounds
so.
like an Oliver wreck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
One
Yeah.
of our buddy Oliver broke 12 out of 7 ribs. Was that?
Wow.
It's a good thing.
He had spare ribs. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
That's number 4.
We're out, y'all.
Yeah, that's
And then that leads me to another question. How many mini bikes would you say you guys have?
so. Right now, we actually only have 3, which is this GTS, the Mega Moto 80, and then her GTS.
Okay.
That is all we have right now.
But you like working on them.
Oh yeah, I'll get one on Facebook for $200, fix it up and sell it all the time. Like, if it's a good deal, I'm hopping on it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Even when you guys have deals like on motors and parts, I'm here for it.
Okay, it's dope, man.
Good to know.
Yeah, that bargain bin's crazy. So,
Yeah.
like, Paulo just drops stuff off sometimes. I think he had like a stage 2 in there at one point.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
super
what?
sick.
Yeah, he just like put stuff in there.
Yeah,
So,
there's-
check it out.
There's
Check
a lot
it
of
out.
cool stuff in there. Absolutely.
John Amaya says, shout out to Israel and Blanca.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah.
Michigan
Okay.
says, what's up? Arizona in the house.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Tim
man?
says, Pablo. And Pablo says, Tim.
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, I just got like Pablo and John, my boy Dino and Brian. I built all their bikes. We'll put them
Okay.
together for them, and now we're all cruising together. So
Oh,
they're freshies.
Was Tim?
Tim
Tim was on Sunday.
I think he did go on Sunday as well.
Is
yeah.
that what? Like he had just started. Like he just
The one with the
started-
red GT frame.
But no, Tim has been racing for a while actually.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
been in it
really?
for a while, and he's been getting faster too. He started with a PullStar, and now he's on to the drill stars.
Oh, okay. So
It's crazy how fast people are moving now.
Yeah.
Not just like how MPH, but like they hop in with like a stock, and then 2 months later they're
Jump.
racing.
Yes,
yeah, it's
exactly.
crazy.
And definitely like all the kids joining, that is awesome, right?
oh yeah, we
That's
have
what I
like
love to see.
4 kids,
Yeah.
three, 4 kids out at the track.
Classify kids.
Yeah. Well, I would say like
I mean, honestly, under 15.
Under
I
15,
would say.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
I think that sounds about right. I don't know. I don't know how old Jet's kid was. And then there was that girl Chloe.
Yeah,
I believe. And then there was one other kid out there.
Chris.
Okay, yeah.
And actually, I've been seeing Chloe. She's been going faster and faster.
I felt so bad,
faster
like,
and faster.
It was just bad luck.
Her
on the
chain,
weekend.
right? For her chain.
I mean, and
It's
that's
a
what
bad
I
weekend
say.
for
You know,
chains.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I say though. In grudge racing and drag racing, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know, you can have the baddest bike ever. If it's not right, you didn't check it the night before,
Yeah.
you can get messed up.
But then I wasn't. I think it was like a day, like at the either at the first 660 or at one of the times when we went out to Yellow Belly. I think he was like starting his bike and it like exploded on him basically. Like.
Oh, I think I do remember. Yeah, I think I do.
So-
He had a gasket go out.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
like
It was his head gasket, right?
Yeah.
It blew out.
yeah.
Yeah, see, like things like that. I mean,
But his
That's
bike,
what
I mean,
it's
his bike's mean. So
got that compression in there.
Yeah.
That's good.
So any other? So if you were to pick, is there a frame that you got your eye out? Do you have like a holy grail frame that you kind of are looking for, or just whatever just pops out?
Yeah, there's nothing really. I do love the Mega Moto 80s. Like
Okay.
that is the top frame I like to put together and push out. But also, I have people like shoot me a message, hey, I want an off-road bike, and I go get them a Baja or the what is it?
The 212.
The 212. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Coleman's too. Coleman's have been pretty good. But you know, everybody has different tastes. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Do you do so? I know you used to do dirt bike riding. Do you like throwing on like front and rear suspension on a bike and go riding anymore?
Not really. I kind of try to stay off the off-road now because that's what I was doing. I was off-roading, so I kind of try to avoid. I just even when I ride my bike, I'll just stay on the trails, on the street, stuff like that.
you like speed ran a lifetime of dirt bike racing in about 10 seconds.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. So no, that's not for me.
Yeah.
With those Mega Moto 80 frames, we're coming out with a new kit called a Super 80, and essentially it's that same frame, but we have front suspension and the rear swing on
Oh,
it.
nice.
So I didn't know if that was something that would be up your wheelhouse.
I mean, it's the main thing for me is like whenever I hit like a mean bump or something, it'll hurt my shoulder real bad. So like if that can absorb it enough where I won't feel it, because of course I'm gonna feel it either way,
Yeah.
you know. But if it's enough where I can handle it,
Yeah.
I'll go for it all the time. I've never been to the 180, so I would.
Oh.
That's cool.
It sounds cool. Y'all
Please
camp
come out.
right? Y'all camp out there?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people camp out there and like it's a good time.
Yeah. When is that again?
So this year it's November 9th,
Oh,
but we plan on having just track days where people can bring their families and come kick it for like on a Saturday or whatnot. And those are great days just to come hang out.
that would be cool too. Some dirt track racing or
Or
drag
even-
racing.
Even honestly, if you have a 4-wheeler or something that you want to bring out, like it's a really nice area to just go and ride around.
Or on foot if you just want to go on a walkabout. I mean, I do
Yeah.
that usually with the camera. But
Enjoy
No, that's
the scene.
yeah. I'll usually do a ruck in the morning,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I like that. So
I like going for walks, take the dogs, to that.
yeah.
bring them on out. We don't have a date already in mind for one of those track days, but you will.
Yes.
We would go check it out. Yeah. That'd be pretty fun to go check out. Absolutely.
Okay, we also have some things. We have some presents to give you as well. We can swap it out for the correct size. So, Blanca, we got you a GPS shirt.
Yeah, it's so cute.
We've got you a mini bike and an easy shirt. And Blanca,
It's a double XL. Sorry, that's all we have.
I'll make it work.
Yeah, we can also swap it out for the
Yeah.
right stuff as well. And I
Thank
got
you.
some stickers for you guys. So, boom,
Thank you.
hook you guys up.
That'd be perfect to put on your jacket. Like, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Well, these are nice.
Well, we got 5 more minutes. I kind of want to ask about your car racing now. Do you still race cars?
Yeah, so I'm actually getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the car scene. Like,
Okay.
yeah, every time I think I'm done with the car, I end up changing something else on it, trying to upgrade it. So my new goal right now is to run a 9-second pass in the quarter mile, probably like gas to maybe like 146, 150, somewhere around there.
And what are you driving right now?
It's a EG sedan. A
Okay.
Civic. Yeah, it's a 4-door. I'm probably one of the only 4-door Civics that are like racing around here right now.
Nice.
Everybody likes to do the smaller models and stuff like that.
Oh, there's this dude I watch on YouTube. Like he trolls people all day, and I think it's an Accord, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, turbo
I've seen that
Accord.
one,
Yeah,
And it's better because when you have the 4-door, people don't expect for you to like take off.
yeah.
But we're turning it up in power. I upgraded all the suspension, new turbo kit. Like I'm getting rid of the glass. I'm going full drag car now.
Nice.
No more driving it in the street. Just
You can race this guy in the comments off OTF Day if you've ever heard of him.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. He's his GTO should be fixed by now. So
Oh yeah, I would be absolutely down. My car's actually in the shop right now, getting things upgraded.
So where do you go to get a quarter mile time?
Ennis,
Okay.
actually, yeah, that is probably one of the best tracks around here. You know, as in prep wise.
Yeah.
You know, you need that prep. That is one of the best tracks, like straight up, because it's quarter mile. The rules, they're not too strict. You know, they're pretty lenient on it. So I love that track. That's quarter mile racing. That's what the car's for quarter miles.
Do any mini bikes ever race out there?
I don't think I've ever seen any.
Would they be
Yeah.
open to it?
I could possibly talk. I want to see mini bikes at XRP.
Okay.
Actually, it's out in Ferris, Texas. It's a
Okay.
little bit farther, but that track is like top notch. Like, yeah, they don't allow people. They don't allow people onto the track how they do at Yellow Belly
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I guess you would kind of say it's more professional.
And how far away is?
From me, it's the same distance.
Okay.
You know, it's an hour to Yellow Belly, hour out there.
Okay.
Either way, so. I think for most people it'd probably be the same, to be honest.
I mean, I'd like to just go check it out.
Yeah,
I've been
definitely.
wanting to see the different tracks.
It's
in the
an
area.
awesome track, like very very good. They have a lot
Dang.
of grudge races there.
Yeah, you just brought up something that I was like, oh, I wanted to talk about it because like because we talked with obviously Flacco and Devin, who are really big on the idea of like, no, it's grudge racing. It's very much like you have your secret sauce and like you're not sharing that with people. You're not telling people what your time is or what your engine is, and like, but then you have guys who are like Braylon Rooker, who's like, no, I want it to be where it's like stock racing, where it's like you walk in and you know what you're gonna have, and everyone has all the gear on and all this other stuff, and like,
No, I'm a big grudge racer, man. So I'm kind of more on the side of you bring what you bring. You know what I'm saying? You got your secrets, we got our secrets.
Yeah,
and just keep going, because that's how it is racing anything. You know, anything you're racing, even people that run. You know, they have certain proteins that they eat, things like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
make them run better or whatever, you know. So,
fufu.
yeah.
Fufu. What's the name of that stuff? I think it's a Nigerian dish. Never mind.
you just say
stuck on
poo poo.
it.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, there's a. Never mind.
So do all your other buddies also race kind of as Civics or whatever?
I am a president of a car club as well. Yeah, it's called
Dude.
Fort Worth Empire. I have-
Okay.
Right now I have like 22 members. So, and we all drag race pretty much, like the whole entire club. All of us at the track. We go to, it's an event called IFO, Import Face Off,
Okay.
and it's nothing but imports coming out.
Where is that at?
That's in Ennis in the quarter mile.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
It's going to be in November 3rd? I think
the first weekend of
Yeah, the first
Okay.
weekend of November. I'm actually going to be out there racing, so we're going to see how that
I was wondering why somebody said shout out FWE.
Yeah.
I was like, am I not cool again? Is this new slang?
No, yeah, that's my car club right there. I got
Dope.
a bunch of friends.
Bernie is also a member of a car club.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
What you
yeah.
got? Oh, that's
Uh,
your car outside?
No. I have a '93 Buick Roadmaster wagon.
Oh,
So I used to have a
Nice.
'96 Impala,
yeah.
but I switched it up.
What
but
color
I'm
do you have it?
the what?
What color is it?
It's black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
dropped on
Perfect
bags and
choice.
everything.
Yeah,
It's
perfect
pretty dope.
choice.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after.
The black goes perfect with that body, though.
Yeah.
Man, I totally forgot. My neighbor was telling me that they were going out to Ennis for, because he also races imports. So that's crazy that you're also saying it was big, because they were telling me how big it was. I'm like, I've
It's
never heard of it.
It's a big event.
So you
It's
should
pretty
go
big.
demolish his name.
Yeah, I forget what he drives
Yeah,
too.
that scene, there's definitely a lot more grudges, I guess you would say. You know, you
Okay.
be somebody, people are gonna be waiting for you next year. You know,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. They're gonna be waiting for you next year. When you said they're gonna be waiting for you, I was like, in the parking lot.
No,
with brass knuckles.
they're not
Like,
gonna try to
okay.
beat you up. But like
Okay.
the way I think about it, it's kind of how it is in the mini bike scene. You know, you get beat, you want to improve. You know, it's the same exact way. You know, you do want to keep going faster till you can't no more. So okay, yeah, sure.
Nice. Well,
I'm loving it.
now I think we're up against it. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys for coming out on the podcast and just kicking it with us. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. It was exciting.
For sure, for sure.
Everyone else, if you want to hang out with us, Saturday, April 12th at PullStar Picnic. And then if you want to do some grudge racing,
Yes.
April 13th, Sunday at Yellow Belly Drag Strip.
Yep.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hopefully everyone has a great night. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to still leave them down underneath here. We'll put it up on YouTube on Monday.
Yeah.
On Monday. So everyone out there, be sure to ride safe, ride fast, and as always, ride on. Good job. Good job.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, dope.